All right, welcome back to the farm. Got a really quick video for you guys today. I am gonna go over a little Christmas tree stuff. Opening, closing, you know, what kind of trees we got this year, what size we got this year, and kind of maybe some new things that we're doing this year, and some things we're not doing anymore this year. So let's, we're gonna start whacking some trees down. We got about 400 trees to cut. So let's get some trees on the ground, and we'll let you guys know what's going on. Well, as you can see, we have a little bit different of a setup this year. Rather than bringing all the trees up to where we need to bale them, we're going to bring the baler right down. With the trailers, one less time we have to kind of move the trees, the better. Well, this really feels like it's the start of things. Ooh, and it's cold. Thankfully, the snow has gone off the trees, and it was supposed to snow this morning and never did. So I'm glad that's happening. Gotta be making it a little bit more manageable. What do you think, Mads? Maddie, what do you think? Bought a brand new freaking saw. Brand spanking new. I think we literally take the first 4 rows.
Cut as low as you can go.
Yeah, and wipe them all right out. Dropped about 4 rows. It's going to be a little mix and match here. It's going to be some for an order, some for brush, and anything that's really not good, we're going to give to the Misfit lot. So let's finish this up, and then let's talk about trees real quick and talk about the you know, all the other stuff that's going to go on in the next couple weeks. So, hey, Billy, so you're making a note where we're putting everything? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so just repping the 50s, and we'll just put them. I have that knife there on the wall.
We can take that off.
Yeah, you'll see, you're gonna see.
Oh, yeah, that's already hung up on it.
Yeah, it's starting. Maddie, get out of the way. Go. First order of 50 out the door. Again, we usually don't do wholesale. We have a lot of trees this year. We need to get some room to plant. All right, guys. Well, welcome back. We got a good amount of trees cut already. We had an order for 50, and we have an order for 130 that we just did, and I have another order for 150, and then I have a couple of small orders. But I wanted to chat with you guys about, you know, kind of stuff going on this year. As far as price, which everybody always wants to know, we did go up in price. We went up $5. Yet last year they were 65, this year they're 70. And that's up to a certain amount. So it's basically 70 is up to 6 feet. Anything after 6 feet is $10 a foot more. And we're really going to try to kind of hold to that this year. You know, in the past, we've been really kind of willy-nilly about it. People don't understand the work it really takes to run a Christmas tree farm. It is a lot of work, and I don't have this big staff, this big crew. I have Billy who helps me, and I have, you know, one of his buddies and, you know, a couple of my friends that come up to help, but it's really just us, and it's a lot of work. So people got to understand that. But anyways, That's the price of those trees. Then I have the misfit trees, which I actually have some cut already. Like, this is what I call a misfit. And it's really not a misfit. I mean, look at it all around. There's really nothing wrong with this tree. I'm almost 6 foot. I'm 5'9", 5'10". This is just about a 6 foot tree. And look at it. It's a nice tree. But I don't think it's a $70 tree. I need to clear some areas to plant other things. So some of these trees sacrifice. Now, if I waited 2 years, probably, this tree would probably fill out into a $70 tree. But for right now, it's a $45 tree. We call it the misfit lot. Here's another one. This one's a little smaller, but it's still almost 6 foot. Still, it's a nice tree. Bottom's a little bit broken down. It's not a perfect tree. $45. Those are my misfit trees. We put them here at this lot here. Usually we have about 10 at once. We'll probably maybe put a little bit more. But just understand, if you want a misfit tree, it's whatever is already cut. You can't go out in the field and say, I'm going to cut a misfit tree. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Listen, we're opening this weekend, the weekend before Thanksgiving. I've had a lot of calls about it just because Thanksgiving's so late. So we're going to open up, the weekend before Thanksgiving, which is great. We will have kind of a skeleton crew. I won't have tons of people here. So please bear with me. I don't think it's going to be that busy, but I think it's going to be busy enough where we'll have the fire going. We'll have some hot chocolate for the kids. The animals will be out. So it's supposed to be nice, I believe. So come enjoy the farm, look around. Feel free to come and tag the tree if you want. But if you want to just come and get it, you can come get it too. People will be here to help. Also, as far as tagging trees, if you come to tag a tree, really tag the tree. If you just put a little tag on it that says your name on it, someone's going to cut that tree. Because chances are you came out before everybody else, you got the perfect tree. Granted, we have really nice trees. So if you can't find trees here, I mean, honestly, we have really, really nice trees. Come and tag a tree, but really tag it. Decorate it, bring some sort of like colored ribbons or bows and make it look like it's your tree. Now, I'm not saying that is going to help, because even last year we've had people trees get cut down. There is nothing I can do about that. That's why I don't take a deposit for someone tagging a tree, because I just don't want to be in that game. I'm so busy where I can't police that. So hopefully 99% of people are going to be respectful, but at least once a year, someone's tagged tree gets cut down. So make sure you tag it the right way. Make sure it's, everybody can see it. Also a tagging tree. So our real opening is the Black Friday, the Friday after Thanksgiving. That weekend's our busiest weekend. Then our next weekend is just as busy. That following weekend, that Sunday, which I don't know the date, I'll put it up right now. You have to come get your tree by then. If not, call me or email me or message me that you're going to be a little bit late, and we'll make arrangements. But I really, we also have people that come tag these beautiful trees, and since I don't take a deposit, they just don't show up and they don't call. So, which is a bummer, because that's a beautiful tree that I have to put the money into for the next year and keep up, and I just don't want to do that. Someone else could have that tree. So that's pretty much the gist. We're gonna, once we open on Black Friday, we'll be open every day, but Monday we will not be open. So not open Monday. Every other day we'll be open, 9 to 4. If you show up at 4:30 to try to come get a tree, I am not going to let you come get the tree. I've had too many times where, it's been a long day, and, we just finished baling 150 trees for people, putting on top of cars, dealing with issues, pulling people out of ditches, and stuff comes up. And me and my staff have had a long day. And when someone shows up at 4:30 to come get a tree in the dark, it's the last thing that we want to do. It's really not safe out there. There's a lot of holes and divots, and I don't want people walking around out there in the dark. So please, if you're going to come to get a tree, please come before that 4 o'clock hour. But other than that, that's pretty much the deal. We're going to stay open as long as we can this year. We have plenty of trees to sell. Hopefully selling a good amount of trees this year. As normal, we have the hot chocolate. We have all the stuff. We have some sweatshirts. We have kids shirts this year. We have a good amount of stuff this year. I'll show that maybe in the next video, and maybe we'll go through that. But that's kind of the first snapshot of what's going on this year with Christmas tree season. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, or just reach out any other way that you can see on our website and stuff. So. All right, thank you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Far from